Impacts on the environment and human health.
Worldwide epidemics.
Malaria is caused by a parasite that is spread by the bites of certain mosquito species. It infects and destroys red blood cells, causing intense fever, chills, drenching sweats, anemia, severe abdominal pain, headaches, vomiting, extreme weakness, and greater susceptibility to other diseases. Kills at least 1 million and perhaps as many as 2 million people each year, an average 2,700 to 5,400 deaths per day.
The spread of acquired immune deficiency syndrome, AIDS, caused by infection with the human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, is a serious global health threat. The virus itself is not deadly, but it cripples the immune system and leaves the body vulnerable to infections such as tuberculosis. The virus is transmitted from one person to another by unsafe sex, sharing of needles by drug users, infected mothers who pass their virus on their offspring before or during birth, and exposure to infected blood.
Chemical hazards. There are three major types of potential toxic agents. The first major type is carcinogens. They are chemicals, types of radiation, or certain viruses that can cause or promote cancer. The second major type of toxic agent, mutagens, include chemicals or forms of radiation that cause mutations in DNA molecules. Third, teratogens are chemicals that cause harm or birth defects to a fetus or embryo.
Hazardous chemicals in the environment. We are exposed to small amounts of potentially harmful chemicals every day in the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat. Toxicology is the study of harmful effects of chemicals on humans and other organisms. In effect, it is the study of poisons. Toxicity is a measure of how harmful a substance's ability to cause injury, illness, or death to a living organism.
Hazards to human health. We can suffer harm from 5 major types of hazards. 1. Biological hazards. For example, there are bacteria, viruses, parasites, protozoa, and fungi. 2. Chemical hazards, such as harmful chemicals in the air, water, soil, and food. 3. Physical hazards, such as fire, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, floods, and storms. 4. Cultural hazards, such as unsafe working conditions, unsafe highways, criminal assault, and poverty. And last but not least, lifestyle choices, such as smoking, eating too much, drinking too much alcohol, and having unsafe sex.
Outdoor pollutants. Most outdoor pollutants are airborne. They're air pollutants, and they come from natural and human sources. Natural sources include dust blown by wind pollutants from wildfires, volcanic eruptions, and volatile organic chemicals released by some plants. Most natural pollutants are spread out over the globe and/or removed by chemical cycles, precipitation, and gravity. And some examples of outdoor pollutants include carbon oxides, nitrogen oxides, nitric acid, sulfur dioxide, sulfuric acid, particulates, and as well, ozone.
Created using Powtoon.